Thank you very much, Charles. Dear colleagues, I'm really honored to be here today to discuss the challenges and opportunities ahead of us when it comes to preventing and reducing marine pollution. And let me start by thanking the co-chairs, Germany and Mauritania, for their dedication and leadership on this crucial issue. This conference and the great interest in our discussion here today is a clear sign on how much we value our waters. The oceans and the seas, our rivers and our lakes are something that bind us all together. They have shaped our history, formed our culture, and supported our well-being and our prosperity. Just think about the economic sectors that depend on the sea, such as fisheries, aquaculture, and tourism. So this is why, also why polluted waters are so damaging, not just to the environment, but also to our health and our prosperity. Businesses are increasingly affected by this because they need clean water too. We also know that these challenges know no borders, which is why it is so important that we work together to address them. The past week has marked a great step forward in the European Union's commitment to preserving the ocean. Under the leadership of my colleagues Raffaele Fitto and Kostas Kadis, we have adopted the European Ocean Pact in order to bring together all ocean policies with a clear sense of direction. I'm also proud that the EU has signed this very morning a declaration launching the High Ambition Coalition for Quiet Ocean. But we also know that many of the challenges facing our waters come from land-based activities. This is why we say that our water ecosystems must be healthy from source to sea, because our water are circular ecosystems. Ultimately, our rivers flow into the oceans, and with them, our rivers carry the result of activities on land. This is why SDG 14 on life below waters is so closely linked to the SDG 6 on clean water and sanitation. It is this link that I would like to discuss here today. I agree with you, Charles. There's a lot of things that we don't want to discuss, but I will have a few initial points. My first message is that in order to protect the seas, we need to fight pollution at source. Europe is a good example of this. We have long-standing EU legislation to protect our waters against chemicals, plastic and nutrients pollution, preventing pollution at source. But despite this solid policy framework, only 27% of Europe's surface water bodies achieve good chemical status so far. So we need to step up our efforts. This is one reason why we just published our EU Water Resilience Strategy. This is our, so far, most ambitious initiatives when it comes to addressing water stress, repairing the broken water cycle, and improving water quality. With the strategy, we want to take bold steps to restore and protect the full water cycles from source to sea. Nature-based solutions will play an essential role, as investing in healthy ecosystems is among the most cost-effective measures. There is, however, a clear need for significant additional public and private investments, and this is why I am happy and grateful that the European Investment Bank will provide 15 billion euros in water funding over the next 3 years. My second message is that to address pollution, we must also address plastic. Plastic pollution is particularly harmful in our seas and oceans. Every year, up to 1.8 million tons of microplastics, or 600 Olympic-sized swimming pools, are estimated to be released in the environment in the EU, including at sea. It's not all bad news. We also see some progress compared to 2015. We see 29% less marine litter on European beaches, and we are also finalizing new rules to prevent plastic pellets losses both on land and at sea. But more must be done. At home, we are therefore boosting circularity and promoting new bio-based materials to replace plastic. This is not only good for the environment, but also it promotes innovation and new technologies as well. We are also working hand in hand with our neighbors through the Region C conventions, and we are ready to do more, including through an ambitious global plastic treaty. And this is why we count on all countries to work towards a successful and effective outcome of the negotiations in Geneva this summer. Ladies and gentlemen, I started by stating that water and the challenges that water don't know any borders. Therefore, my third and final message is the need to work together. The EU will continue to make progress and show leadership, but we know that we cannot make sufficient progress alone. We need our partners. Effective action requires building coalitions, stepping up cooperation, and fostering transboundary water cooperation. This is why our new water strategy sets a clear path for strengthening our global outreach and our water diplomacy, building on the outcome of the UN 2023 Water Conference and preparing for the one in 2026. A key part of this is building better governance. The UN Water Conference is already a key forum for multilateralism action, but I believe that we must go further and mainstream water in key international processes and coalitions. In our own neighbourhood, we will also work closely with accession countries and strengthen investments through the Western Balkan investment instruments and the Ukraine facility. We also aim to strengthen cooperation with other partners, big and small, through the Global Gateway, where water, access, resilience and sustainability are key elements. Finally, the Commission will convene a Water Resilience Forum every 2 years to bring together stakeholders from all sectors, governments, businesses and civil society, to continue our dialogue, assess progress and share best practices. We are ready to take action together with the international community. No one can do everything, but we can do all our part to improve the state of our waters. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ms. Roswall.